If you have clicked on this video, you are probably sitting thinking, respect, that's something I can do with having more of. Well then, I recommend you sit tight and let me guide you. Watch all the way through. I am sharing my wisdom with you, right here, right now. Here we go. Respect is an attribute that most men desire in their life. Respect is so important to most men that they would be willing to do a certain task even if it killed them for the respect of others. We have all seen the Hollywood movies where a hero sacrifices himself to save his peers. This man does this purely for the belief that everyone will remember him and everyone will respect his sacrifice. This is portrayed in Hollywood and is exaggerated, but it sells well in Hollywood because it is a true facet of life. So, if men are willing to sacrifice their life for respect, and if men are willing to die for respect, surely you will be watching this video because you want more respect, right? Well then, let me tell you how you get respected in modern day life. Even if you do not care about respect, it's worth noting that a life without respect is a life full of struggles and hell. If your woman does not respect you, she will walk all over the top of you. If your boss does not respect you, he will not promote you. If your friends do not respect you, they will not invite you to their parties. Do you understand? You need respect. Okay, let's start. Let's begin with explaining first of all that each person gives another person a level of respect based on what they believe a certain person must do to gain respect. For example, a bad boy in school does not respect the grandmaster chess player who he also goes to school with because they have different models of the world. But the bad boy does respect other bad boys, and the grandmaster chess player gets respect from other intelligent people. So truthfully, you need to ask, who do I want to get respect from? And the answer to that should really be yourself. Self-respect allows you to put barriers in place. It allows you to not be manipulated because you would stop it in its tracks and shut the perpetrator down. Self-respect allows you to not take any crap from anyone because you would be willing to fight and die where you stood purely because that person is disrespecting you. Again, I hope you understand. To keep it plainly, respect from others is given to a man who respects himself. So then you need to ask, how can I respect myself? This again is different for everyone. This again depends on your experiences in life. But ultimately, I would say the following for a general rule of thumb. 1. Get as strong as you possibly can, mentally and physically. This will allow you to be strong enough to withstand anyone's crap. Do not allow anyone to walk over the top of you. Remember, subconsciously, in a man's world, there is rules. For example, although you may not have ever seen a guy in your school who is a boxer fight, you would know not to mess with him, purely because he has the title boxer. But the 4'11" skinny kid, he would be a prime target because of the title he holds. So this is why it's important that you get as strong as you can, because there is a subconscious mental hierarchy which allows you to be in the weak or strong category without any words being spoken. Get into boxing, go to the gym, and follow a strict routine. Discipline yourself. Again, you cannot possibly respect yourself if you look in the mirror and see a beer belly or a pair of twigs for arms. It just does not do wonders to your own opinion of yourself. Get strong, get mentally strong, and take no one's crap. Do not look for fights, but be prepared to fight if someone is willing to. You will be respected and not pushed around ever again. 2. Sharpen your words. We live in a modern world where fighting and even being strong is seen as the wrong thing to do. So, if physicalness is slightly pushed down, what else can you do? You adapt. You make yourself as good at talking and persuading as you possibly can. You have to be willing to sharpen your words. The better you can talk, the better you can destroy other people's arguments, the better you can win discussions, the better you can excel in life's opportunities. When it comes to job interviews, the person who speaks the best wins. When it comes to sales, the salesman who can talk the best sells the most. When it comes to Saturday nights at the pub with your mates, the man who can talk the best to the girls goes home with them. This is how important speaking is. So how do you practice speaking? We all speak daily, so if we all do this daily, surely we should all be good at it, right? Wrong. This is not true. Some people speak and get laughed at. Some people speak and people listen. Some people speak and they get ignored. The art in speaking is not speaking itself. It is how you speak. You must get good at how you speak. I would highly recommend getting into a public speaking class near you. They are called Toastmasters. This offers a quiet environment for you to practice public speaking. I would also recommend taking some coaching calls with salespeople. Good salespeople like myself have mastered the way to speak. They have literally influenced people's emotions in order to get a desired outcome. Speaking is powerful. Andrew Tate's rise was purely due to the way he spoke. He touched people's emotions, good and bad, by the way he delivered his speaking. Get good at speaking. You need to speak your entire life. Get good at it now. 3. Finally, let's talk about looking after yourself. You must look after yourself if you are to gain the respect from others. Remember, we are using the example of typically this is how people act, because everyone has their own view of the world, and it's impossible to put everyone in the same category because it does not exist. But again, as a general rule of thumb, people will respect people who look after themselves. So what does this mean? Looking after yourself. This means to educate yourself, maintain your health and physical appearance. I could talk into great depths on all of the things I have just mentioned, but that is a whole other video. I would recommend, though, you read books like The 48 Laws of Power, Never Split the Difference, and Psycho-Cybernetics. Each of these books will sharpen your mind, and the sharper your mind, the better your choices will be. Now remember, gentlemen, this one quote: if you are not getting better, you are getting worse. There is no such thing as static in this world. The earth is always spinning. Right now, as you have watched this video, the earth has spun around slightly. Are you standing still? No, you never are. The only question is, are you going forward or backwards? You make the call. I am in the comments to guide you. Join the Discord with the link in the description. Subscribe if you are new, and I will see you in the next one.